What's up, guys? Welcome to DCA. I'm Jay, back again with another cryptocurrency market update. If you guys love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. This is not financial advice. Trading is very risky, so don't be betting the house and stuff like that. I am trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase Pro, a little bit of everywhere, but links for the main ones I'm trading at are in the description. Take advantage of those links. You guys will get deposit bonuses. I'm doing all my TA over on TradingView. If you do not have an account on TradingView, click the link in the description. You will be able to just make a free account. Free accounts work perfect. And now that you're here watching this, hit me up in the Discord. Link for that is also in the description, but I will give you some free tools to use on TradingView. So definitely go down there, make a free account, take advantage of that. If you guys are looking for some kick-ass cryptocurrency merchandise, you guys know where to go, DogeLord.com, or if you're looking for some great tasting coffee, DogeLordCoffee.com. And we're going to go ahead and run it now. If you guys are also interested in trading, learning how to trade, or looking for trading signals or some kick-ass trading tools, join the DCA Patreon group. Join my tier Trading with the View. By doing so, you're going to get unlocked private channels in the Discord where we got several different signal channels for bots, for leverage trades, spot trades, stuff like that. Then you're going to get the DCA chat where the Patreons, it's just the chat for the Patreons to talk about what we're charting, what we're trading. So definitely get in there, check that out, guys. And you get the tools too. I forgot the tools. You get the oscillator and the power tool, and plus there's, you know, quite a few other ones that I've made for the Patreon. So, but you'll get access to all that stuff. So definitely go over, check that out. Let me jump over here to YouTube and see who we got in the chat. Wrong button. Boom. What up, Sonya Near, Doom Miner, Crypto Nico, Some Goblin, Tanes. Appreciate y'all for coming. Premiere uploading soon. Oh yeah? I seen you were talking about that. What up, Mikkel? I seen you posted that, Sonya, in the Discord. That's crazy. Try clearing your CMOS and see if that helps. Is the card powering on and all that good stuff? Jumping right on over here to CoinGecko, my favorite place to look at the overall cryptocurrency market, which I'm going to show you guys a pretty kick-ass trick here in a minute with TradingView. But we're going to look at CoinGecko. Bitcoin is down 5.2% in the last week, coming in at $45,100. Ethereum down 2.4% for the week, coming in at $3,334. BNB is actually up 0.8% for the last 7 days, right around $440. Solana, it's up 10.8, coming in at 124. Terra Luna, guys, got to keep an eye on this. This thing has been steady going up, definitely kicking ass. What up, Lethargy? It's up 5.5% for the last 7 days, $117.32. XRP down 6.6, coming in at 80. Cardano is doing good. It's only down 3.7%, still above $1. So there's going to be quite a few red, quite a few greens. We're in a little bit of a mix here. We're definitely going to take a look at Bitcoin on the chart. So let's just jump over to that now, because I want to try to keep this this episode an hour long to go good with the algorithm, and it ain't screwing us on the YouTubes. What you guys are going to do when you go over and make an account on TradingView, you're going to go up into your top right where your profile picture is. You're just going to click on it, and it'll take you out to the home page, right? So when you get to the home page, you're going to go up here to markets. You hover over markets, drop down to the cryptocurrency tab. Now you can do anything. Sparks is like newer companies coming out, different things like that. They got cannabis, space, COVID, all kinds of different stuff. So like this COVID vaccine, might want to keep an eye on that. Definitely the cannabis has been blowing up. But go over here to cryptocurrencies. You can go to prices. You can do market cap charts, which is super awesome. Top gainers, losers, and then obviously it's got some individual cryptos there. But clicking on prices, it's going to bring you over here, and it's going to show you the market cap. It's going to show you the fully diluted market cap. It's going to show you the last traded price, available coins, total coins, traded volume, and percent changed. And I do believe the percent changed is going off 24 hours. Not 100% certain. But like the market cap for Bitcoin is 857 billion. Fully diluted market cap is 947 billion. Ethereum is sitting at 399 billion. Tether 82 billion. So, but you can look through there. There's a performance tab, which is going to show you percentages, 1 week percentages, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, all the way up to, you can even click on Vitality and it'll show you all kinds of crazy good stuff. Oscillators, they're going to show you sell signal. It's got an S for sell, N for neutral, B for buy. This is the ADX. These are different oscillators. Awesome oscillator, average directional index, average true range, commodity channel index, MACD level, MACD signal, momentum, RSI, stochastic RSI. And you can see on like stochastic for gate chain token, it's in neutral. The regular RSI is in neutral. The momentum is saying sell. MACD signal is not saying anything. Just telling you at the price. MACD level is saying buy. So take these with a grain of salt, you guys. A bunch of contradicting bullshit going on here, but just wanted you guys to be aware of these tabs and this stuff that you can come in here and look at. I don't typically use crypto screeners. They work more, they work better for stocks in my opinion. So there's that. You got DeFi coins. You can do all kinds of different stuff. So check it out. Free version on Coinbase or TradingView, and you can use all this stuff. Click out of that. Go right over here to Bitcoin. Alright, to the day. Get rid of all the crayon drawings. These are some charts that I had over in our Discord in the Patreon group. But you guys can see here, this is a daily Bitcoin chart. This is the index. And this is a breakout trade I'd drawn in on Bitcoin. I think I might have drawn it in on a 4-hour chart. Nope, it must have been the daily. It's a little off though. It's a little off. Should be more like this. But as you can see, we did break the bottom of the pattern, so you should have went short here if you were sitting here during the break. Now, note guys, we are bouncing off that 21-day moving average. When we are trading above the 21-day moving average, it is acting as support when we test it. On the daily chart, these are the bigger trades that we're going to take. So like I like teaching new traders the daily, the weekly chart. You don't have to be like at the chart 24/7, right? You can really plan out when it's going to have a possible test. So we're above the 21, we come down and test it. Boom, take a long position or spot buy here is what you normally would do. Now put your stop loss, -5, -10% below that. Since we did break the bottom of the pattern, we'll see what happens. To me, this is a no trade zone. Yes, it is a nice breakout pattern, but we're in a channel here where now the breakout pattern, the trend line that we was riding on, now that we've broke it and we've closed underneath of it, It is now acting as resistance. Well, then right underneath of that, we got the 21-day acting as support. So definitely expect a little bit of turbulence here. Probably trade sideways, consolidate a little bit, and then we're gonna, you know, hopefully stay in this area. We need to keep support above the 21-day. We got to stay above 44,500 area. Make support here to have another chance to break up through this resistance that I have drawn up here. And actually, we're gonna have to drop it down a little bit now. So if I take that box off there and we redraw the resistance now, you can even go up to that 200-day moving average. So right around 45,500 and 48,200-ish is that box of resistance right there. So we do got 22 hours and 50 minutes left in this daily candle. It has just printed, brand new daily candle. So we got all day yet, guys, to trade. So we gotta stay above that 21-day moving average. Why does it suck to be you, Sub Goblin? What's wrong, buddy? If we go to the 3-day chart, I told you guys last week, been talking about this 3-day death cross. I need to make that tool. I have a tool, make a script that it kind of predicts where these moving averages are going to go, and it'll give you a little bit of an edge on the market of understanding exactly what day and time, or close to, when these crosses are going to happen, right? So we know a death cross on a daily chart. What's a death cross? What is the definition of a death cross? Anybody know? Anybody tell me what it is? It only happens on a daily chart. It's when your 21 or your 50-day moving average and your 200-day moving average cross each other. So if your 50-day moving average crosses under the 200-day moving average, that is a death cross. If the 50-day moving average crosses above your 200-day moving average, this is a golden cross. Those are on daily charts. This is a 3-day chart. We're calling it a death cross. It does act the same way, though. These are very bearish. So let's just say the 200 was going to follow the same trajectory where it's on right now, right? And we're going to say our 50-day, let's just say it continues on its path too. So somewhere middle of May, possibly, we're going to get this 3-day death cross. And note too that on the 50 moving average on a 3-day chart, we did not close above that 50 moving average. We did close under it. So it is acting as resistance. So it's very possible that we do come back down here and hit that 21. That 21 is sitting at $4,200, and that is a pretty significant area of support right there in that $4,200 area. Remember, we're looking left on the chart. We got 42 all the way down to like 37-ish. But remember, on the daily chart, we're looking at that 21-day moving average. We want to stay above 44,500. Must. Get rid of the crayon drawing. So on the weekly, on Bitcoin, we do have a bearish cross, which I've been telling the guys in the Discord. We do have a chart on this where we had a bullish cross on the daily, right? Bullish cross on the daily. The 21 crossed above the 50. So our fastest moving average crossed over the medium moving average. That's bullish. We ended up getting our nice little run here, coming back down and testing the 21. We go to the weekly, we're getting a bearish cross. The 21 is crossing underneath of the 50. So our fastest moving average is crossing back under the medium moving average. This is bearish. We are sitting on that 21-week moving average, just like we're sitting on the 21-day moving average. It's crazy how all that shit worked out, and it's like, it's just crazy. If you're going from last week, looking at the moving averages and talking to the guys in the Patreon and showing them the different levels that they were at. It's just crazy that price now a week later is sitting on both the 21 day and the 21 week. So it's got to stay above that 21 week, and it's right around that 44,500, just like the 21 day is. So keep this in mind, guys. We do not want to see it close below there. We got 4 days, 23 hours left in the weekly candle. Weekly candle goes below that 21 week and closes. We're definitely going to be dropping back down into that 38 to $36,000 Bitcoin. So keep an eye out. A Death Star. So you're probably thinking of a doji candle, but there's what they call a death cross and a golden cross, and then you got your different dojis, like you got a gravestone doji, spinning top doji. There's all kinds of different dojis. The names are really not that important, just as long as you understand what the candle means. Typically, like these upside down, they look like hammers, kind of. These are dojis. These typically mean that a reversal's coming, and you can see that. And if they're at the top of pumps, especially. So we get a little pump here. You get this hammer candle. That's a good sign. Sellers are going to push this thing down. And then when you get a nice dump and you get a hammer candle going to the top side, then you know it's going to reverse. Doji candles like this one, it almost had an open and close of the same. When it's a real thin looking cross and you can barely see the candle, it has no body to it, that means the open and close were pretty much the same. What's cool is if you are in the Patreon group, you have access to the DCA oscillator and the DCA power tool. If you use the power tool is just an EMA ribbon. Wait till it pops up here. Okay, so we'll go back to the daily. It does have buy sell signals on it. I usually turn them off. But you can go into the settings. So you pull up your power tool. You're going to hover over the cogwheel. You're going to click it. You're going to go to style. You're going to go all the way down and you're going to click doji. You're going to come over here to the black box and you're going to click red. And click OK. And then anywhere where a doji pops up, you will see a red X. At least we should. Maybe I did that wrong. Hang on here. Oh, and then you got to go to the settings, show doji candle. So boom. Okay. So now you see we got red X's on the script here, overlaying our candles. Boom, 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 boom. Labels all of them. This will help you and identify when there's going to be reversals in the trend. What up, Golden Wolf? Careful driving, brother. Glad you made it. So yeah, having this oscillator, the power tool, the EMA ribbon, you will be able to get those doji candles. And I don't even have the tool really even turned on here. Let me see. Show EMA ribbon. Click that. Now you got the EMA ribbon. Let's jump over here to Ethereum. So Ethereum, same thing on the daily, kind of like what Bitcoin did, came up, hit the 200-day moving average, come back down. We have not quite made it to the 21-day moving average on Ethereum. 21-day moving average is right around $3,185. Keep that in mind. And that is looking left on the chart, looking for the story. That's what we're doing. You see that it is a significant area of support over here. So definitely probably going to get real close to that, I would imagine. Real close to that price. And actually, if you put the correct box of support on here, it's already bounced off of it. Pretty damn close. Let's run that to about, I mean, you could go here, you could go to the 21, we'll go to the 21. Look, we got support all the way through the chart. So this is very significant area. I would think that the chances are very high that it's not going to break below this, right? We're going to stay above that 21. It may get down there close to it, but I don't think it would close below it. Check it out on a weekly. Looking at that 200-day moving average, that's not that much resistance, really. That's not... I guess it is. We'll draw it in there, just look at it. I mean, I guess it was kind of a lot. So you're hitting, we gotta break through all that shit there before we do it. So definitely I'm expecting it to bounce off that 21-day, right around $3,100 or $3,100, $3,200. I would say would probably be the lowest that it's gonna go. VWAP is under 0, almost at -8. Go to the weekly, do us a reset. Wow. So just like Bitcoin, we are hitting that 21-week moving average. Our moving averages are converging on a bearish crossover. So don't be afraid to take your profits, guys. Don't be afraid to take your profits. I told everybody in my group that we should have been taking profits up, you know, days ago. I said everybody should be thinking about profits. Totally expecting this cool-off period. All the oscillators, everything was way overbought, so things needed to reset. We needed to cool down a little bit. But this is a bearish cross. This is going to happen. Let's say the 50-week moving average is right around, let's say, $3,200 even. A close below $3,200, not good. Not good. We will then drop down into the support area of right around $3,000. It could go all the way down to $2,500. So, I mean, you'd be able to buy cheap Ethereum again, right? How's my cake, ape, and Axie doing? Oh, did you finally get some? You did get some ape, right, Mikkel? Definitely got to take a look at cake. I feel you, some goblin. 5 kids and stuff like that. Like everybody's playing ball this year, so I spent a shit ton of money in ball equipment. Let me tell you, I mean a shit ton of money. And then this doesn't count. You know, like my oldest daughter, she's a freshman. She's dressing varsity. All of our games are so far away, like hour and a half away. And then some of them are double headers. So I mean, it's just begun, and I'm already running ragged, right? It's my schedule's crazy, but I totally understand about, you know, money and financials and all that good stuff. It got to make sure your bills are paid and your kids are taken care of, and then you got anything left over that they don't spend, you know, you can dump it into some crypto. I don't know what your living situation's like if you have to pay for your electric or whatever, but try to get something to start mining. Even if it's one card making you a little bit of crypto, that shit will add up after a while, right? Daily on cake, reset. So this was a chart that I drew for the Patreons. And so far it has been following pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. What happened, we broke this was resistance. It has support here. This did say resistance a while back. We did break through here. We came back, made support, broke through the top, came back picture perfect. We respected, we validated our support. Right there, you guys, is our confirmation that we're headed to the next leg. You hear me say in all of my videos, every time, like a broken record, we want to break support, we want to come back, or break resistance, come back, make support. That's exactly what we did. Then we took our shot at the next level, did not have enough momentum, did not have enough volume. We did reject there. Right here, the DCA Patreons got a post saying, hey, Might want to think about taking your profits on cake. Might want to think about taking your profits. Also, I noted to the DCA Patreons that the dang old script posted its top right there, that red triangle that I just shit it all up, but this red triangle told them like, hey, we posted a top or a sell signal. So little things like that, if you're sitting in front of it when it happens and everything makes sense. Okay, it printed a top, look up, are we facing big resistance? Is the resistance area significant? Boom, it is a significant area, so we know that our chances of it getting rejected there are very high. I felt comfortable taking the sell. I dumped all my cake right there, right at the beginning of the box. I missed that move there to almost $11. I missed all that. I sold mine, it was almost at 10 even is when I sold my cake. Yeah, I've been mining since last year, still poor. I hear you, man. Take a look at the weekly on cake. Wait a minute, we'll go back to the daily real quick. Okay, so really on the daily we're setting up good. As long as this 200-day moving average keeps coming down this way, our 21-day moving average keeps going up this way, our 50 starts moving up that way. We want to get trading above the 200-day, you guys. The goal is to get the 21 above the 200 and the 50 in the middle. We're going to be super bullish back in bull market cycle if the moving averages get back to that stage. Which I'll be screaming golden crosses on everything as soon as it happens. So, I mean, definitely the guys in the Patreon group are going to know. Just like we did with the very beginning of this bull run. We were posting it like crazy about the moving averages and all the shit that was going down. And, I mean, we nailed it. So, right to the day, stuff was taken off. Week, we are underneath the 21 week. I'm going to go ahead and erase the crayons. We got all the way up to the 21 week moving average. We did break above it and then came right back down below it. 4 days, 23 hours left in this weekly candle. Got to get back up above that weekly. Be very bullish to get above that weekly and close. But the area of resistance there is monster. So we go boom. And then you get your call out tab. And for like the guys that are looking at my post in the Discord, when you see me put these little tags I'm about to show you, they line up with the bottom and the top of the box. So the bottom tab is lining straight up with the bottom part of the box, and that's what price area that is. Boom. Bottom of that box is sitting at $9.93. The top of the box. There. Oh, I didn't have my thing clicked. Top of the box is at 1303. So just so you guys know that these stretch across. That's how I do them. It's easier to do that than having to type out the price. But that's a pretty significant area, so it's going to take quite a bit, I think, for cake to get back above there. We shall see, though. A close above the 21 week, super bullish. I'm going to take a look at the good old ape coin. Let me see if Coinbase has more info. Ain't really got much info on. Yeah, they don't have nothing for ApeCoin. Let's go to like a 4-hour chart. See if we got any trades going. Now, right off the rip, I'm going to shut off the moving averages. On lower time frames, you guys, I don't really pay attention to the moving averages as much. I really dial in on the daily, weekly, monthly, 4-hour time frame, not so much. If you do use the moving average on a lower time frame, like a 4-hour, a 1-hour chart, use faster moving averages. Instead of using the 21, use like a 10. Instead of using a 50, use like a 9. You know what I mean? Make the number way smaller in your setting, and the smaller the number, the faster it's going to be. That's the less days it's calculating, right? So we're going to go look at this. I'm going to grab my parallel channel tool. We're going to start at the top. We're going to draw us a trend line down here to the bottom. Click the button, boom, drop the channel, boom, draws us a perfect channel in there. Guys that have been trading with me, they know that we do not trade inside of the pattern. It's too goddamn noisy. Everybody says, oh, it's easy. You buy at the bottom, you sell at the top. Well, yeah. In theory, that's what you do. But there's way too much noise in there. It's way easier to trade this breakout, right? So let's see. So if we break the top of the pattern, we're going to buy right here at the top. Our stop loss is going right back in the middle. If we break the bottom, we're selling right at the break, and we're putting our stop right back in the middle, right? And that's how you trade them breakout trades. If you look at the DCA oscillator, you can see, whoops. Ow. I don't know how I did that. We're going to close that and go back to 8 right here. Alright, so the DCA oscillator did a root wave, trigger wave trade is what I call these if you have this oscillator. So we got our root wave, which is smaller, and we got our trigger wave. Okay, the trigger wave is bigger. When the momentum clips the top of the trigger wave, you take your buy position, right? And boom, would have been a nice play. Vice versa. So root wave, trigger wave on top. You got your smaller root wave, right? Then you got your bigger trigger wave. Momentum clips off at the top. You know to take the sell. Boom, back here, momentum clipped off the top, and you got the sell. You rode that momentum all the way down. That momentum wave stopped right here. This candle. So there's multiple different ways to trade with this oscillator. That's why it's such a badass tool, because there's so many different things going on inside of it that if one thing isn't working out quite right, you can use something else inside of the tool. Jay, I have done the CMOS reset and it is detecting it on the MOBO, but where do I look for the device to see if it's being recognized? You should be in device managers where you should see it. I think if you go to your, hover over your window icon and you right click, just type in device manager, or it should be in there. Yeah, right click your Windows thing, hit device manager, and you should see the card in there, I do believe. I learned that trick from old Crypto Mikkel. That's right, Crypto Mikkel, that mindset will keep you that way. I'm talking to some goblin. I started doing a lot of play to earn games, man. There's so many of them out there right now. Yeah, Sonya, check that, see if you can get into your device manager and check it out and see if you can see it in there. I'm almost done with my build. I'm super pumped. I'm just needing a dang old server power supply. I've been looking on Parallel Miner. I think I'm going to go with the all-in-one 1200 watt. Has the dang old Pico switch and all that good stuff that I need to run it. I was thinking about doing the two 750s though too. 750 for my risers and 750 for my cards. I don't know yet. because right now I have a 1,000-watt power supply hooked on it, and it's got way too many cords. Way too many cords. AXS. Axie Infinity. Go to the daily time frame. We must have drew on this a while back. So it did get pretty close to that 50-day moving average. Didn't quite hit it. There's still time though. There's 22 hours left in this this daily candle. Did get underneath the 21-day. A close under the 21-day wouldn't be good. That means it's probably going to go down and bounce around more on that 50-day. There is a ton of support down there on the 50-day though. That's a pretty big area. That's a pretty big area. So I would not suspect that it's going to go any lower than this box. But if it gets down to the bottom of this box, you definitely want to start thinking about buying, start picking some of this up, right? We're gonna do a price label. So the bottom of the box is at 45.74. Top of the box right around 55.51. So I mean that's the area that you're gonna buy in if we dip inside of this box, right? This was our resistance. We did break up into it. We tried to make support, couldn't do it, came all the way back down in. If we stretch this box out, we just stretch it straight out. We break back up, we come back, we try making it support, and it doesn't hold, and we go back all the way through. So one of these times, this is going to hold as support. One of these times. And I think I'm actually still in the money on Axie. I bought mine down here in like the $44 area, so I'm still in the money right now on mine. Hell yeah, Tanes. Just took my CPU miner apart and built my wife a decent gaming PC. She hasn't had an actual PC in years. What was you mining? Raptorium? The rig that I just built, I plan on doing that with my CPU. Doing Raptorium or something. You know what I mean? I just plan on playing around with it and having fun with it. I put a water cooler on it and stuff, so it'll be quite interesting to see what happens. What up, Ralph Cooper? I do not see it on Asus H370 3000 series. Huh. See, that's why I just run. Now, is this Sonya? Do you have it hooked in as a second GPU? Like it's not your main? Is it still profitable, Tanes? I got a couple RTM nodes. What up, Gundy? Just because you're here, I've been waiting, buddy. I've been waiting to do it. I haven't even talked about it. But since you're here now, we'll go ahead and take a look at that face melting Litecoin. It didn't do anything like Bitcoin, you know. Nothing like Ethereum and most of the other coins hit that 200-day moving average. And Litecoin said, fuck that. I ain't even going to try it. Not even going to try it. You can see a couple times it tried to get above that 50-day moving average. It didn't work. We got that 21 and 50 bullish cross. 21 was acting as support. It tested a couple times. It came down and bounced off of it. You'd have taken a buy here. Got that run, so you'd bought down here at 118. You'd have sold at 128. Now that doesn't sound like a big move, but if you're leverage trading, that's a hell of a move, especially on Litecoin. You could have made a ton of money just off of that little last trade. But here we are again, guys. We're back down underneath that 21-day moving average. 22 hours, 21 minutes for the daily close. If it closes under the 21, definitely expect that drop back down to the 115, possibly down to 106. Worst case scenario, 100-ish. 100 seems like a pretty good floor for Litecoin. So I think hopefully that'll be the lowest it's going to go. Yeah, steady growing for weeks. I mean, this trend, it's been falling pretty damn good. And it finally broke. But I don't see anything that's like so bearish, I think, you know what I mean? Like, I think everything's neutral right now. It could go either way. We could really shit the bed, or we could gear up. Like, there's no signs either or. The bullish and bearish signs are about even right now. Same exact thing, Tanes. Mine went right to I nodes as well. Now I don't even look at it. Fuck, it's been probably 6 months since I've been in there and looked at any of that stuff. I should probably check it out. I'm sure Raptorium has went up while this other stuff did. Anything you guys want to take a look at? We still got 20 minutes. I think so too, Gundy. Especially when like crypto really takes off and people really start understanding what they're doing and realize how much cheaper it is to send Litecoin versus other cryptos like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and you know what I mean? Like XLM, for example, I think is a way undervalued coin. I think it has a lot of potential to blow up. Just for the transactions cost, you know what I mean? My bags be dusty though, right? No, we have not looked at Flux. That's a good one, Tanes. I actually had a thread going on in the Discord about Flux. This is the chart that I've been posting for the guys in the Discord group. You're seeing it here now. So DCA Patreons have been looking at this. You guys are seeing this now. This is a breakout trade. You guys can see that we bounced off our resistance. We finally broke the bottom of the pattern. So we broke that pattern. You sell or go short. And my bet would be probably buying back at $1.66 all the way down to $1.50. I think it's going to stay right around in that box. In this box here, that's a pretty significant area of support for Flux. It's a nice floor. You got all the moving averages. You got the 21, you got the 50, and you got the 200. Now on the daily chart, this is how we want to see the moving averages on every single asset. We want to see it like this on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. This is how we know that we are in a bull market cycle on an asset. When your fastest moving average, your 21 is on top, your medium, your blue line, your 50 moving average is in the middle, and your 200, your red line, 200 moving average is on the bottom. This is a bull market cycle on this asset, technically on a daily chart. That's why I think that we'll probably stay in this box of support. Definitely got volume and momentum behind it. So I would definitely be looking to buy off that 21 right around 166 or even down to 150 at that 50-day moving average. Go to the weekly chart. I want to take my crayon drawing off, but I can't for the guys in the Patreon who were actively charting this. We are now breaking under that 21-week moving average. Again, guys, 4 days, 23 hours left. Still got a hell of a lot of time. And you can see how much more significant this floor of support is on this weekly chart. I mean, look at this. You can't get any better than that. So the floor on Flux, guys, like a short-term floor would be $1.50. $1.50 area. And momentum is pretty much in the middle. We're about neutral on the momentum, so probably gearing up for another moonshot. This isn't really that much resistance. If we can get back up and make support above 223 and we can validate support there, to the moon Flux goes. To the moon Flux goes. I'm going to actually start probably DCA buying into it just because. Tane sold at $1.99 waiting for the buyback. Smart freaking man, Tanes. Couldn't have done any better, buddy. Couldn't have done any better. Turn on sizable bar and above 4G encoding in BIOS. Sonya Near. I will definitely take a look at some Crow. But you see that, Sonya? Golden Wolf says turn on sizable bar and above 4G encoding in BIOS. So boot your motherboard, F10 or delete or whatever it may be to get you into your BIOS, and turn that stuff on that he just said. Then it should pick it up. Because anytime you're running more than one GPU, you have on the same MOBO, you have to have that 4G encoding on, right? Well, Gundy, if you bought Litecoin at $25, like I know you did, it's already on. Oh shit. Wonder if you got a effed up BIOS on your card. Can you BIOS flash them 1660s and stuff like that? I don't know if you can or not. I've never had one. My suggestion would try it in Hive. See if Hive OS will see it. And at least then you'll know if it works or not. Oh, you only have one GPU, so it's your main. Yeah, it's weird. Mine was doing that the other day, my rig, when I was, I hooked the power supply up, I got everything going, I turned it on, my motherboard would power on, and the water cooler would power on, but nothing else. And then, couldn't figure it out, and finally I cleared the CMOS battery, and then it turned right on. Crow. Let's take a look at Crow. So this was a breakout trade that I drew the very last time we talked about Crow, which, hell, it had to have been back here around March, 18th of March sometime when we drew this in here. Look how well that worked out though, you guys. This is why I teach you guys to look at these trades specifically. We don't trade none of this bullshit in the pattern. We wait. Boom, we make the breakout. You buy the breakout. And it went. We bought the breakout. We came back. Made support. Came back. We're still above the 21-day moving average. That's picture perfect. That would have been a hell of a trade. You'd have bought that breakout at 41 cents. And you would have sold at almost 50 cents. Why would you have sold at 50 cents? Because we're looking left on the chart, right? We're looking left. We're going to figure out where the next significant area of resistance is. That's how we know where we're going to exit, or where we need to be thinking about exiting, because that's where all the sellers are going to be, right? Oh, that's crazy. Golden Wolf says, yeah, and some older boards like Crossfire, blah, blah, NVIDIA PCI slots only work with sizable bar turned on. Learned that last month. The CPU is my graphics to my PC. Well, that's it, right? There, you gotta do something with that, correct? Yeah, that's weird. Golden Wolf is a smart fella, so he'll probably have an answer for you with that. I don't know. Like, the guys told me my motherboard had onboard graphics, but I don't know how to use it. Like, what do you plug into it to... There's nothing to plug into it. Nothing. Crow. Have definitely look at Cardano. What's Crow doing on a weekly? Underneath the 21-week moving average. Not very much info. Cardano. Sure do like Cardano. I know my buddy Boss loves it. Alright, so this was our support. We came down, still validated it. We still rejected though off the 21-day moving, or this is the weekly. Let's go back to the daily. I'm sorry. Boom. Okay. So this was a chart that we drawn a really long time ago. I hardly ever chart Cardano unless it's on a live. But you guys can see that we broke our support. Well, this would have been resistance. So we broke our resistance, came back, we made it support. We go to our next shot, get into our resistance, come back, make support, boom, break to the top side, make support. All we got to do is get to this top part up here, make support, validate it. Oops, didn't mean to move that. Click this. So as long as we can stay above there, let's say we can finally break. And do the same thing. This is what we want to see on every time, guys. A break and a comeback, a break and a comeback. Validation, confirmation. We know we're going to the next leg. In a bear market, you're going to do everything that I'm teaching you in a bull market. You're going to do that exact opposite of that. Well, not the exact opposite. You're going to do the same thing as this, just upside down, going down the chart, right? But it's looking like it's trying to hold at 114, 115. It's trying to make that floor there. It's pretty significant area. Real tough, right around $1.08. $1.08 would be like the bottom-ish, I would say, right back here at the top of this box of support. I say I'm not a trader, but my 20 pages of TAC documents tell a different story. Yes, they do. Hopefully you have some luck there, Sonya. What do you have, a 1660 Ti? What do them things get for mega hash? Like 30 mega hash or something? I seen Red Panda made a video about some 570s and 580s. That's what I've been buying. That's what I built my rig with, was 570s, 580s. I got a 480 on there too, an 8 gig. But I getting them for 100, 150 bucks. I won't pay no more than that for them. 4 gig ones. I got that 8 gig one for 150 bucks. I got lucky on that one. But yeah, 30 mega hash for 100, 150 bucks. I know the wattage sucks. I'm getting that at like 100 watt, 105 watt. I can get 30. I can get 31 sometimes, just depends. Oh, 35, hell yeah. What for how many watts, you know, offhand? Ooh. Now, I've been saying this. I think privacy coins, especially Monero, have huge potential. Our 21 and our 50-day moving average, they're creeping up like they're wanting to bullish cross over the 200. So be watching for a golden cross, guys, on Monero. When exactly? Let's just try to follow the trajectory of the 50-day. Let's just say it goes up like this. We'll follow the 200-day. So end of April, you know, end of April-ish, hopefully we can see a golden cross with Monero. The money flow indicator, the money flow index, the wave turned green. That's bullish money in, smart money in. So we shall see. It's been following a nice long trend here. We don't want to see a close below the trend line. a close below that trend line will then make it resistance, right? So as long as we're on top of it, we have no closing candles outside of our trend line, we know that it's a valid trend. Get it like this. Like this. That's a pretty steep trend. But Monero does have a shit ton of resistance at the 220 to 257. It's going to be real tough for it to get through that area. That's a pretty big area. 125 watt for 35 mega hash. Hell yeah. Well, alright guys, this is the end of the show. We got to keep this at an hour. Make sure to go make an account over at TradingView so you guys can check out all these kick-ass little tips and tricks I'm showing you. I'm going to start doing these real short, 3 to 5 minute videos of nothing but tips and tricks on TradingView, different things, different tools, how to use them. We're going to try some different stuff here with some videos. And be on the look too, I am going to start posting a lot more TA over there. Big news with TradingView. I wanted to end the show with this news with TradingView because I think this is just super freaking badass. I'm going to see if I can pull up the exact article. So TradingView is launching a cryptocurrency. And it's super freaking badass. So this just isn't some random forex, shitcoin, or dog meme. We've dedicated a lot of time, resources, and solar power and burn out 12 MacBooks, ensuring our token actually has practical value for you, the trader. So without further ado, it's our pleasure to introduce to you No Shill. No Shill is the name of the token. No Shill's express aim is to encounter shillers, scammers, and rug pullers with all their phony trading advice by creating financial accountability for the ideas they create. The network's premise is simple. Creators who generate winning trade ideas on TradingView are rewarded in commission fees by followers in the same pool. But losing trades incur a payback fee backed by a creator's collateral, incentivizing wild and reckless ideas. Both the commission fee and the payback fee are customizable, catering to people's different risk appetites and skill levels. Take a real quick look at the white paper real quick. I'm really excited about this. I think it's a really good idea. And it'll keep people from posting some dumbass shit unless you have crypto to throw away, which is very possible. People could go in there that are wanting to do exit scams and do whatever, would pay for this kind of stuff. But I think for the most part, this is going to be pretty neat. I hope that you guys will come in and make your accounts on TradingView. You'll follow me in the pool and we'll win some coin. I don't think you necessarily got to enter into the trade. You just kind of do like a staking. It'll probably be like a smart contract or something. And, if the idea plays out, then we all win. And if the idea loses, then just I lose, right? Okay, so let me see. Okay, originator, plan, trade idea. Using TradingView, a user originator creates an idea outlining the target trading token and anticipated price direction, long or short, plus rational or reason why. I don't know what that word is. Contract is created. Okay, so originators then have the option of creating a contract attached to that idea, which supporters, both public or invite only, can join. Contracts stipulate the size of the trading pool, end date by which the price action will be achieved, exit time, as well as the commission percentage for entry and payback percentage in the event of failure. Originator stakes collateral. Contracts are primed by the originator staking up to 50% of the trading pool in stablecoins, collateralized with NOSH token. The total collateralization value depends on the size of the originator stablecoin stake, the commission percentage, and payback percentage. Supporters join trading pool once originators have staked. The supporters, you guys, may add to the pool by staking their own stablecoin, also collateralized with NOSH token, with the total staking by all supporters amounting up to but not exceeding the value of the originator stablecoin stake, example 50%. The contract starts once completed, or if the originator authorizes it, the contract starts. That's known as the entry time, and the originator starts trading. Contract ends when the contract exit time is reached, or if the originator authorizes it to end early. All trades are automatically exited back into the stablecoins if not done beforehand. So if it was successful, if the idea was positive, that is, the total portfolio value grew as a result of the trades, then the increased trading pool is unstaked back into both the originator and the supporter wallets as stablecoins. Proportional to their original investment, the contract automatically transfers the commission percentage from each supporter's profit and equivalent NOSH tokens to the originator. So, again, guys, you can read more about this. Go on to TradingView. You could probably Google it and get the same thing. But I think it's going to be really cool. Really excited to use it. DBG going to 8. What? It was an April Fool's joke? Bullshit. Hey, have a great night, Ralph. Thanks for showing up, buddy. But alright, guys, it is the end of the show. I hope you all have a great night, great rest of your week. Watch Bitcoin, watch the moving averages that we talked about. Just saw 3090 Ti benchmarked and doodled with. Wasn't promising. Oh, yeah? Motherfuck. Mikkel, that's bullshit. God damn it. Alright, guys. You have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. Get into the Discord. You will find me there. Later, guys.